everybody, this is Mrs. Abrams. I'm recording this to see if I can help my flutes a little bit. So these are beginner flute lessons. So the first thing I tell all my flute players is that to get the embouchure and the tonguing right on the flute, one of my best colleagues taught me to actually ask kids to spit rice. So I've got a little, we're out of rice, but I found this little pasta called chorizo, which is, it's about the same thing. It's a tiny little piece of pasta. So what I need kids to do, flute players in particular, is put the piece of rice in their mouth, then put it to the front of their tongue, and then literally try to spit it as far as I can. So I'm going to do that. Oh, that didn't go very far. Remember, I'm a trumpet player, not a flute player. All right, so I'll try one more time just for the fun of it. See if I can get that to go a little further. You could do this outside. Don't do it near anybody, especially during COVID times. But yeah, outside, into a garbage can, whatever you like. But yeah, tip of your tongue. Oh man, that was terrible. Okay, draw over here. It's getting better. Anyway, 5 or 6 times, 10 times tops, just to practice getting the tongue right into the middle of the embouchure. Embouchure refers to your mouth. French word meaning mouth. We use it in music to refer to the mouth position for any instrument. So that's how you start on the flute. Spitting rice to get the tonguing, the articulation of the tonguing. Thinking of the tongue as darting into where the mouth, this is the inside of the mouth, darting into where the mouth is, the mouth opening is. So the next thing that I have kids do is I have them pout, literally pout. Because a flute embouchure needs to really have the corners of your mouth turned down like you're pouting. So I have them exaggeratedly pout. Then I say, put your finger right here between your chin and your bottom lip. There's a little slot really that feels quite comfortable right between your chin and your bottom lip. You can sort of feel it, it's right there. That's where the lip plate of the flute head joint sits. So I'm going to show you that too. So the next step is to take your flute. The case will usually have the brand name on the top. If it's the bottom, there's usually nothing on it. It's really important that kids open the flute with the top of the case on top. Otherwise, the instrument tends to fall out and it's a big mess and it can break the instrument. So you look for that brand name on the top. You open up the latches. You open up the case. And inside you've got a flute with 3 different parts. You've got your head joint that has a single hole in it and that little lip plate. The end that you stick the rest of the flute in. And this end has a tuning cork in it, which we may or may not talk about later. So the first thing you do is you take out the head joint, put the rest of the flute down. Close it up so it doesn't fall out and put it down. Now you take that same head joint, your left hand is here, your right hand is at the open end. And the lip plate is wider on the side that goes against your lip and quite narrow on the other side. So that's how you tell you've got it the right way, is if the lip plate sits in that little slot between your chin and your bottom lip. So then you want to think your corners are coming down. Pout. And you want to feel, I can a little bit feel the edge of that tone hole that I have to blow across with the bottom of my lip. Now, getting used to where to hold this is kind of key. It's the key learning piece for beginner flute players. So Sometimes you'll bring it up and you'll feel for the hole and you'll try and blow. And you won't have it in the right place and it won't sound right. You might get a little bit of a sound. If it's too high, you'll blow and no sound really. But if you get it right in the middle, you can look in a mirror too. You can look in a mirror and even record yourself like I'm doing right now. I can tell that tone hole is in the center of my lips because I'm looking in the video. And I've got it in selfie mode so I can see what I'm filming. So I get it in the middle. I turn my corners down. If it's rolled out too far, won't work. If it's rolled in too far, it won't work. So you have to practice rolling it in or rolling it out. Till you find that sweet spot that's the right place this way and the right place rolling it in and out. And once you get it there, I want you to practice just taking the head joint down and bringing it back up. And then you have that tongue coming forward to spit the rice, and you get that perfectly started note. So not with lots of air, but and that is just my tongue coming up to the inside of my mouth going and the steady stream of air and the tongue just a little bit interrupting the air. All right. So that's enough for your first lesson. Practice spitting a little rice, about 10 grains at least to get started, and then practice. See, I didn't get it right there. That was pretty good. Oh, that wasn't very good. Oh, that was a good one. Okay, other tricks you can do, once you get the right place, you can practice. You can also treat it like a tuning whistle and slide your pinky in and out, and it makes the pitch change. Anyway, those are some fun things to try with just your head joint. Next lesson, we'll put the flute together and I'll talk about hand position. Okay? Thanks. Good luck.